Lazy Sunday mornings, hiding under covers. I don't mind staying in with you. Play your favorite movie, laying right beside me. I don't mind when it's just us two. That corner coffee shop we like to go. Late night walks with you to take me home. With you I never feel alone.
These little songs make me glad to call you mine. And you have got my head in the clouds.
1, 2, 3. All that I need is your body next to me on rainy days. Just need your company, don't need too much. Just your simple love and it's everything.
对不起啊，不然请喝饮料。不，怎么？
怎么了？走，推去找住。不是，主任不是我啦。
也许宋媛媛是来安慰我的吧，用她那难以理解的方式，让我在那一瞬间，以为这个世界的悲伤都与我无关。而我也在很久以后才明白，我在最低潮的那一天，遇到了我人生中最爱的一个人。但我却没能告诉他。
So comfortable. No one seems to hold me like you do. You're so wonderful. A star could never shine as bright as you. Shine as bright as you. Even the dark days still see light. Even the birds still sing at night. Every word just comes out right when I'm with you, with you. I feel so lucky I met you, and I still can't believe that I get to see those eyes for more than tonight. Swear you must have fell from the sky, and I feel so lucky I met you. It's not logical, the way I feel when you walk in the room. When you walk in the room, it's not optional. How gravity just pulls me right to you, to you. Even the dark days still see light. Even the birds still sing at night. Every word just comes out right when I'm with you, with you. I feel so lucky I met you, and I still can't believe that I get to see those eyes for more than tonight. Swear you must have fell from the sky, and I and I still can't believe that I get to see those eyes for more than tonight. Swear you must have fell from the sky, and I feel so lucky I met you.
I'm still in love with my ex and it's just my luck. Wish I didn't care so much, cause me and her don't make sense and it fucks me up. I'm still in love but love sucks. Before you and I, what was hers was mine. And I'm sorry, I swear I thought that my heart was ready, but I can't keep her off my mind. And I'm not alright. I had a thought when I was faded. Why they call it love when you hate it? I'm still in love with my ex and it's just my luck. Wish I didn't care so much, cause me and her don't make sense and it bugs me up. I'm still in love but love sucks. Love sucks. Love sucks. Let me lay you in inside my bed, cause I don't really have the heart to say. Take a look in there, tell me if it's anything you wanna fuck with. Probably not, honestly you'll never take a place. When I look at you I see your face. Yeah, 6 a.m. we're taking shots in the morning up on the counter. Like oh my god, had a thought when I was faded. Why they call it love when you hate it? I'm still in love with my ex and it's just my luck. Wish I didn't care so much, cause me and her don't make sense and it bugs me up. I'm still in love but love sucks. Love sucks. And I'm sorry, I swear I thought that my heart was ready, but I can't keep her off my mind. And I'm sorry, you want me, I want her, she don't want me, but I can't keep her off my mind. Love sucks.